What is Greta Thunberg's controversial social media toolkit and why is it problematic? A tweet from the Swedish environment activist Greta Thunberg on farmers' protest has resulted in a war of words and has become a matter of great concern for the Indian government at this point. Now, on 4th of February 2021, the environment activist tweeted, and I quote, "We stand in solidarity with farmers' protest in India." Unquote. She also tagged a CNN article. In a later tweet, she attached a document, a social media toolkit which has details on how to show solidarity to protesting farmers and what hashtags to use. The post was later deleted, however, screenshots have been taken now, and a new toolkit was posted by her using the caption that the earlier toolkit was outdated. The Delhi police later in the evening filed a case against the makers of the toolkit. The police said in a briefing that the intention of the toolkit was in fact to create social disharmony among people in India. So what exactly is a social media toolkit and why is the kit a cause of concern at the moment? A social media toolkit is a call to action plan. It explains a cause, how to show support towards it, what tweets and hashtags to use in order to build momentum for the cause that you believe in. So let's first talk about the first toolkit, which was removed, but the screenshots of which have now been widely shared. The 3-page toolkit was divided into 3 sections: the urgent actions, prior actions, and how you can help and contribute to the protest. The toolkit mentioned, and this is when things get problematic, that India has a history of human rights violation, violence, and cruel indifference for its most vulnerable people. It had details of hashtags to use in social media campaigns, dates when the protest must be held at different places, what to do during these protests. It also asked volunteers to in fact tag their respective representatives and the UN to expose the brutality against the farmers happening in India. Basically, to draw more attention towards farmers' protest in India and make it global. The kit also talked about how you could contribute to the Farmers' Parade that was held on 26th of January on India's Republic Day. Remember, this was the day when the farmers' protest in fact turned violent in India. The kit also had links to other information and content produced by different organizations on the farmers' protest, including Canada-based Poetic Justice Foundation. This document, ladies and gentlemen, was deleted and a new one was shared by Greta herself. There were many changes in the new toolkit. However, the updated version had details about how the protest has been planned for the future. Another change that might not look much is that the links to other organizations were also removed, including that of Poetic Justice Foundation, which was nowhere to be found in the updated version of the toolkit. So what exactly is problematic with this toolkit? At the face of it, nothing. It is a document to systematically mobilize people for a cause, and social media toolkits have been used to organize, agitate, and bolster social media movements in the past as well. Even the ruling government has developed similar such kits in the past, including details of social media hashtags to use, what to write, what not to write, among other details. However, when you dig deeper, you realize that Poetic Justice Foundation that found a mention in the toolkit is linked to Khalistani movement. The Delhi police has alleged that the entire toolkit in fact was created by Poetic Justice Foundation, whose founder is M.O. Dhaliwal. Now, a damning clip of Dhaliwal from January shows the founder of Poetic Justice mobilizing people for farmers' agitation as well as Khalistani movement.
Existence they've had for decades. That means they go home to the poisoned soil, the poisoned rivers. That means they get to go back to live the same life of subsistence they've been living this whole time. If the farm bills get repealed tomorrow, that is not a victory. This battle begins with the repeal of the farm bills. It does not end there. If anybody tells you that this battle is going to end with the repeal of the farm bills, that is because they're trying to drain energy from this movement. They're trying to tell you that you are separate from Punjab and that you are separate from the Khalistan movement. You are not. And you have to, at some point, you have to understand the feeling and the emotion that the Khalistan group is bringing to this.
This is problematic because here M.O. Dhaliwal is making an attempt to mobilize people under the garb of farm laws. According to the police, the same man allegedly created the toolkit which was shared by Greta to begin with, the first toolkit. This raises suspicion on whether the toolkit was created as a part of a bigger conspiracy, and it is left to the police to investigate the matter. But the larger pressing question here is, does this discredit India's farmers, the ongoing agitation against farm laws? And the answer is a resounding no.